Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. And it's absolutely wonderful to be here, coming back after nearly 40 years. I have not been able to visit during this period. I can't even describe the feelings. In terms of memories, they are flashing back right now, from Connaught to the cinemas, all the hostels that we just passed by. Much has changed, but I still get the same vibe. The most important thing was the lifelong friendships that we have built, and every day, even now, meaning my set of BITSian's colleagues, Wingies, are in daily touch. In terms of missing, yes, of course, in a work setting, you wish you had more time to perhaps play cricket, watch movies with your friends, or just idle along. This is pre-economic liberalization of India. It is before the Cold War had ended. There was no internet, there was no laptops, no mobiles. We had to queue up for trunk calls, we had to write letters. But even at that time, BITS Pilani was very fresh and innovative. For example, I think we had complete flexibility in drawing up our schedule of courses, or go to whichever class that we wanted. The responsibility was on us to manage the time. Even at that time, we could work on IBM 1130, which was not possible elsewhere in other institutions. And perhaps all those things have enabled us to meet all the accelerated changes that came about in our work sphere, or all those work assignments are, I think my BITS experience had a direct relevance to. Even small things like how you use technology within your civil service setup. So we created what was then called the electronic bulletin board, and this is before the internet thing. Then of course creating websites in-house, managing social media later, now trying to see what AI can do for your work processes. So all those things are interlinked and have helped us a lot. Even at that time, BITS Pilani 40 years ago was very interdisciplinary in the approach of how to design courses, etc. And now in the internet age, you have, this interdisciplinary awareness is great. And the more you are able to connect the dots as to how everything is linked. I often say that, for example, even in science, physics, chemistry, biology, these are artificial man-made constructs. Without knowing mathematics, you can't do biology these days. So this ability to understand that these are complex, interrelated things, and technology, for example, now everybody is talking about AI. So what can each one of us do in our own ways to see that our own setup, our own competitive edge, our own national capabilities are improved. So a lot of work is to be done, and it is the younger generation which will be doing it. I think the Indian young generation is one of the most positive and most confident that I see today. Much more confident than we were at this age. And that has to be channeled. The whole time of 5 years of that period is one of my most cherished ones. And not only me, I think all of our Wingies, 7 or 8 of us who are right now living across the world, they have the same feeling, and our wavelength is the same throughout all these 40 years. So it'll be difficult to pick on one, but it is just, when you talk about BITS, it's an internal positive vibe that comes immediately. So yeah.